Hello, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome
Hey guys,
to
thanks
the
for coming.
Step into the Spotlight with Confidence workshop. You're going to get a lot of confidence right here for your nerves, trust me. And the same three people you see right here, we're also going to be the judges at the competition tomorrow, so y'all will be seeing all of us. Medina, you want to start first and we'll work our way this way? Or?
I have a question first.
I know,
I have a
right?
question first.
Yes.
If we're speaking and we want to like stand up and move over, can we take our mask off if we're like over here?
Good question.
Yeah, I think that should.
Because I don't like, I feel like we won't hear each other. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Everyone
All right.
okay.
okay?
Sounds good to me.
It's up to everyone, but I would like to.
No problem.
'cause
I mean, I
can't
don't
talk
mind.
with mask very well.
Not at all.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take my mask off and move here a little further from you guys. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited, Lisa, for your first. I just first of all want to say congrats to Lisa for your first annual show ever. So, Fitness Expeditions.
Congratulations, lady. Woo,
Lisa, Lisa.
Wellness
All right
expedition.
now.
Wellness expedition, correction.
Yes.
So anyhow, congrats to all of you in being in the first annual ever Wellness Expedition show.
How about that?
So that's something very special.
How about that?
Just imagine this is the first show. It's going to be smaller show, but I
This is
truly
history.
believe this show going to expand and grow each time. All we need to show people what is expected from them. When somebody don't know, it's hard to enter. So yeah, I was there to answer some questions to you. Lisa was there, but it's still, if you don't see it, you don't know. Now we can create the videos and advertise and spread the word, so more people know about it. And I'm pretty sure next show gonna be bigger, the next gonna be bigger. Next year we're gonna celebrating this first annual show, a second annual show with 100 people in it.
So you're the guinea pigs.
So
We're the
now,
guinea pigs.
as we know, Dave Perry is amazing. He's gonna be showing you some great posing and helping posing, correct, some advice and confidence, which is very, very, very important. It's how you see yourself. That's how we as judges gonna see you.
Okay.
So make sure you see yourself as beautiful because each of you are so beautiful in your own way. So it's very, very important that we love ourselves when we go on a stage. And have fun. Have a fun. Don't worry about little mistakes that you may be gonna do. If you do them, just laugh and go through it and just do next step. Okay? I don't know if I should talk more about nutrition and diet. I don't think we're gonna go back there
Yeah.
with any questions.
These ladies are all participating in the show, and I'm sure that they have some nerves, so I think
Yeah.
where you're going is great.
Okay. So you gonna take over?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, I can come back because
okay.
when I start to talk about body type, nutrition, and diet, it's a little more in depth. I would
Okay.
rather go back and forth and make it more fun.
Sure.
Oh.
All right.
This is going to be a little more confusing and but okay, I can.
All right.
I am capable.
Whatever you want
This will
to
be
do.
more interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Go ahead,
What-
David.
As Medina said, my name is David Perry, and I'm the owner and founder of Diana Darby Model Management. I started my own company about 5 years ago, but I've been working in the modeling industry. Blake can attest for this. He was the first model that I had ever worked with when I started working with Ryan's Agency for Models. I've grown so much, Blake, since then.
2008.
I know.
was living in
I sent him
Las
to the wrong
Vegas.
casting. It was a casting for all girls. But I've grown so much, and I've gotten so much better talking about confidence.
And I have too.
Okay, thank you. And yes, I also do coaching, runway and posing coaching. And so, yes, I teach models how to work the runway. I didn't know I was going to be doing any kind of demonstration. But
Please do.
normally what I usually do when I'm working with a new group or a new model is to keep it simple. Try to imagine I'm walking on heels. And I like to just keep it simple. The reason I like to keep it simple is because it shows me what you got. Okay, I don't like to see a lot of turning and posing and sashaying. We'll get to that, okay? But as my class, as I said, I like to start it out simple because usually also the reason why I keep it that way is because in a casting, that's how you expect to walk. They don't want to see a lot of flaps and bounce and hands and turnings and all of that. These people have been working in the modeling industry for a long time. They already can clock it like that. Okay, when you start doing that, You look unprofessional. You discombobulate them. Okay? Keep it simple. Be amused. Then let them say, I love what you're doing, darling. Could you walk a little faster, give me a little bit more attitude? Start learning descriptive terms. Could you be a little bit more coquettish or kiddishy or, shy? Try to figure out something up here. Get a feel. Put something in your head. Okay, so I do things like that and teach models. Been doing that for years. Started out doing it and then just kind of fell into it. So now I concentrate on that, and I have a development program. I help models with their portfolio, which is very important in this industry. You have to have a portfolio. I don't know what else to tell you. You have to have a portfolio. You have to have a comp card.
It has to be very high quality. Agency standard. Go to the agency website, see the quality of photos that they use. Find the photographers that do those photos.
Exactly. It's true. You have to. It's like going to an interview and not coming with your resume, if they still do resumes. I know everything is online and email, but remember back in the day when you had to literally take a resume. That's what it's like. Going to a casting without a headshot, a portfolio, a comp card is like showing up to a resume without all the needed materials. Okay, they're just and you need to leave something behind so they'll know who the hell you are. Excuse my French, but they got thousands of pictures this high, and you didn't leave anything for them to remember who you are. It's just going to be like this, or you're just going to be unmemorable. They're not going to know who you are. So that's another reason why you need to have those tools. So I do all of that, and I work on helping models with that development. And I'm sending it down to Blake, but there is a story I would love to tell you about picking up the pieces and going along and finding the confidence to keep doing the job. I had a little moment on New York Fashion Week stage last week. That was traumatizing. And yes.
I missed that.
My shoe got caught, Blake. I came around, did my little inch. Yeah.
And you did one of those clumsy things.
And it
There's
went
nothing
like
more
that.
embarrassing.
And it was windy. I had a wig on. I was supposed to emulate Beyonce. Had this beautiful dress on with bell sleeves. Another thing I tell my models when you get down to the end of the runway, give them a 3 Mississippi pose. Like 1 Mississippi, 2. Get down to the photo pit. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Make sure the photo pit gets a good shot. You also need to do it for your designer. I think I did 1.5. I was like, I'm not gonna die. The wind was blowing, my hair was blowing. I was like, no. I was already, screwed up when I get down and I tried to put it in like this. It wouldn't go in, so I had to go like this, and it just went. But I got through it.
That's a great point, though, that I think the ladies for tomorrow should remember is not to rush through their movements.
Don't.
To hold, because they have to show each side of their, so they do have to pose somewhat,
You do.
And hold, and they have to show the judges each side of their attire and body. So just don't rush through it, because you're going to feel nervous.
Right, exactly.
And you're going to want to move quickly. But like he said, count in your head. 1,
Confidence.
2.
That's it.
Confidence.
And I faked it. I was like, okay, inside I'm dying.
But
I
did
just
you
wanna
play it
run and
off?
cry.
Did you play it off as,
I played
as
it off,
comedy?
like-
That's what you have to do.
I
When you
played
make
it
a
off. The
mistake,
wind got into the hair.
and
I
you
was like,
fall off the
you got it.
stage.
Bah. Like, I want to get off this stage. But we did our train.
You laugh it off.
I
you
laughed
pretend
it
like
off.
It's a part of the show.
Got hit on by a hot French photographer. So, you know what I mean? So, that was a wonderful moment after that fiasco.
Question?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little confused now because
Oh, okay.
you said don't do the
Right.
thing. And
No, they're
Well-
going to
now
pose
you
tomorrow.
must pose.
That's different. He's
Well-
talking about his modeling class.
Right. When you go into a
Not tomorrow.
casting,
Okay.
you got to keep it simple when you're going to a casting.
I
That's
would
all.
argue
Yeah, not
though
tomorrow.
that you weren't. Now, when I trained,
Mm-hmm.
okay, when I trained simple, I was told hold eggs in your hands.
Uh-huh.
So they, they're not like this, or they're not like this.
Right.
Eggs in your hands, and try to walk a tightrope.
Right.
with a fishing line holding your head up,
Right.
your shoulders back. This is simple. Eggs in your hand. It's been a while since I've done this, but this is simple. You were doing a little bit more advanced, showy stuff. So
Okay.
I just wanted to show them a real simple walk because yours was a little more advanced.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Do tomorrow.
I think tomorrow
Tomorrow will
you
be
can
more.
dance, you can move, you can do whatever.
Tomorrow would be more.
Yeah.
You can move, you can stand.
Tomorrow will be
you can-
more.
Make it your own. Make it your own within.
Tomorrow will be more.
Tomorrow, and then you'll get it.
Find more animation, because it is, even though it's a competition, but it is about showing. So it's not about trying to, keep it simple like on a fashion runway walk.
No.
But
But that is the
you
basis.
can,
Once you understand the
You know,
basis, you
things
can
like
play with it.
Because they've been practicing.
Just for 30 seconds.
things like that. Yeah.
What about, tomorrow,
crop.
can they dance a little on the stage?
Absolutely.
Because it's something.
Yeah. See, it's
They
okay.
can
So
do
there is no
whatever they
rules.
want.
Yeah, they can create your own music, your own rule, your
Know how
own.
to use it?
Are there no rules?
It's
They
their
can
party.
dance. They can dance. They can stop and pose and dance.
So you
Make
could
it
do
your
the
own.
Macarena down the stage.
Yeah, you want.
Whatever you want to
You
do.
can do the chicken dance.
Yeah, if it's fun for them and they look comfortable.
And
it's
we
about
can
them.
award
It's
our
about
favorite.
them.
Yes.
About them.
We have the power to award our favorite.
I'm not sure.
What suits them has to suit them whatever they do. That's the
Yeah,
best
make
way
it
to
your
do it.
own.
Make it your own.
And there are times that's appropriate.
They
and there are
walk
times-
in, you guys tomorrow pretend this is the stage and you're the judges. You're walking in from this side.
I didn't mean
So
to
you
undermine
walk
you. I
in.
just wanted to show.
Make sure you make eye contact. I think that's really important, don't you think? Eye
Eye contact
contact.
and
Of course.
The judges,
And smile.
and don't just focus on the judges, but focus on everyone who is there.
Mm-hmm.
Make them feel welcome. Because
here or here.
exactly. So you're gonna hit center, then you walk down towards the judges. You can go to the right or you can go to the left. It does not matter. You're not judged
But
on
the
which way
audience
you
is
go.
behind you, right? The judges will be on one side and the audience on the other?
The audience is behind the judges.
Judges.
Just like a show.
Okay.
So
Oh,
there's
it's
gonna
a
be
theater.
the stage, you're
You're on
to center
stage,
and
everyone's in
then
Everyone's
front.
gonna be in front of
and
you.
everybody will be.
Okay. It's just been a while.
Once you finish, you come back to the center, you say goodbye, and you can leave.
May I say something? What is
Yes.
important that whatever you do suits you. That's you. If you want to dance a little, should be you. Has to represent that suits you. To show that you have fun, and that's your physique shows as the best what you have on you, and that you're proud of what you have, that you're on a stage. Even if you dance or pose or stop or just walk, has to be you.
It's your moment.
Yep.
It's what you feel. It's what you're wearing. You're gonna embrace that, right? So if you're wearing a hat or you decide to use a prop, like you've shown with the
Use
umbrella,
it,
use it. Don't
Wipe
be
across the
afraid to
brim,
use
you
it.
know?
It gives you something to
Here,
do
you know
with
what I
your
mean?
hands.
Pose in a way where the hat, turn to the side and let the hat pose down. Do things like that,
Keep asking
Roll it
questions,
around.
ladies.
You know what I mean?
Yes, we are gonna meet at 11:45 so you can see this stage and you'll see where you're coming in from.
If you get a chance, try to go on the stage before the production if you're allowed to,
That's
so you
what
can
we
walk
do.
along the stage and get a feel of the stage. Maybe bring the shoes that you're going to walk in and wear them on the stage. Just to, just also to get a feel of the choreography, and so that when you do go out there, you'll just, because you already feel it,
You definitely feel it. You got a real natural. You've been doing this a while.
I'm being a little over the top, and I'm doing it on purpose.
I think some people.
Okay.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, be
Because
relaxed.
it's your moment. You're the only one on stage, so if you don't do your routine the way you planned, it's okay.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Exact-
They
that's
only
it.
know if
Right,
you change
right.
your face expression.
Right. We only know if you mess up and
Right.
act as if you messed up.
Exactly.
If you mess up and you just play it off as part of your
Play it
routine,
off.
It could be the winning moment. And it is your moment in the spotlight. You are the host at that moment. Remember that. So that is your moment to shine. So shine.
Yeah.
How many moments in life do we have to be the center of attention of a lot
The
of
star of
people?
our show.
And you're right. So,
I live those moments every day of my life 24/7. So that's another reason why it's easy for me to get up here and be comfortable in front of you guys. I don't even know half of you. I just met you today. But that's another thing about confidence. In this modeling industry, you meet different kinds of people every day. You have got to learn how to
you have to get along
with
with
everybody every day.
Every day there's new people.
Exactly.
And they're not always easy.
No.
I hate
you gotta
No.
do your job.
The
Spread
wardrobe
the
department
love.
hates me.
And get out of there.
They hate me. I don't know why. The wardrobe people are always. They have a
hate you, huh?
vendetta against me every set I work on. It's just they just for some reason they just don't. I don't.
What
drive
is going
them.
on, right?
And all the different departments, have different personalities and different quirks, and you kind of get, is it my turn to talk now?
Of course.
Okay, so maybe I'll.
Talk about
It's best like this.
I'd like if you
Go
could
for it.
share a little bit about your film and the message behind the body dysmorphia,
Yeah.
Because I think that's something that everyone,
Yeah.
we all have our parts of our bodies that we struggle with, so if you can share a little bit about that.
Yeah, let me just talk about qualifications first. I'm more film and television and commercial. I have done some modeling. I've been on 2 or 3 billboards, a lot of magazines and commercials, but it's mostly been print. I'm not much of a runway person. I did some fitness runway shows and underwear shows and stuff like that because I got the physique that they always want for that. But most of it's been film, television, and I found a niche market of stunt work. So a lot of action scenes, a lot of falls, I play a lot of monsters in movies, werewolves, creatures, ghouls, things like that, bloody thing. But I have a recent film out. And let me tell you that before I get into the film, that it is true that so it's not just the fashion and modeling and fitness industry that has a lot of different personalities. A big part of this journey everywhere, and this you can apply this to anything, but especially these industries for some reason, is you meet a lot. Every day is different. Every day, there's no 2 days that are the same, and there's very few days where you work with the same people. Sometimes you'll be on a project that lasts, a couple weeks. Sometimes it's just one day, but you have to get to know people and be nice to people and work with people, even if they're impatient, temperamental, angry at you, nasty at you. Sometimes you just feel like they're attacking you, and this is about wellness. I believe mental wellness is a part of that as well as physical wellness and professional wellness. So that's a big, broad term. So in any profession, I think, especially what we're talking about, it's important to get along with the very different personalities that exist, and there's no more clear example of that than film, television, fashion, and fitness. It's just filled with so many eccentric personalities, and they're all in their little corners. You can tell the actors from the crew, from the cameramen, from the set design, from the makeup artists. I like the makeup artists. They're kind of fun. But the wardrobe people just have they're just always angry. They're like venom.
Interesting.
I just always butt heads with them. But you have to get along with them. You have to play the game. So a film I had 4 films come out last year. which is strange because it was 2020. All of them were filmed in 2017 or 2018, which gives you an idea how long it takes for films to come out after they are made and find distribution, things like that. Filmed in 2017, 2016. No, 2017 and 2018. One of them was called Mass. There is a feature film, a full-length, hour and 40-minute film of it, which is a compilation of LGBT interconnected stories. But then they pulled them all apart and created short films for festivals, and the one I was in was called Mass. And a friend of mine that I worked on another project with, it's really all who you know in these industries, you know, it really is a business of all who you know. It's frustrating because sometimes you want to know the people you don't know, but at least you know some people that keep you working. So you got to be thankful for that. Got to be thankful for any time you're working, honestly. But Mass deals with a character who is dealing with something called body dysmorphia. It tends to apply to males more in terms of the fitness community, bodybuilders that look at themselves in the mirror. They might have used to be thin. They might be 350 pounds. They might be Hulk Hogan, but they still see themselves as too thin. You know, this applies to women too, and this can apply to every. It's not just the fitness community that deals with body dysmorphia. It's the concept of I'm not good enough no matter how perfect I look. I could be in the top 1% of the population in the way I look, how attractive I am, body, definition, fitness, wellness, all of it. And sometimes it's just not enough. You just want to keep, that's why things come up like bulimia, anorexia, the use of anabolic steroids. You know, these things come up because people just aren't happy with their natural genetics. We are, unfortunately, limited to our own genetics. Sometimes, no matter how many steroids you do, no matter how much you starve yourself, no matter how many times you puke in the toilet after, you're never going to be bone skinny. You're never going to be Hulk Hogan. Doesn't matter how hard you work. I've had body dysmorphia throughout my life. I'm 200 pounds. I'm well built. I've got great tone. I've got great abs. But, you know, I always feel like I want to be bigger, you know, and the most I've ever gotten to is 205. I've used steroids myself. I fell into that trap. And, you know, I had a friend that was bulimic. She almost died. That's a very Amy Winehouse is someone that had bulimia. They don't talk about it very much, but they think that's part of the reason she died, because it kills you. These things kill you. There are terrible side effects to these things. They're not worth it. You can do all these things naturally by diet, exercise, working hard. You don't need the chemical substances and the abuse of your body to achieve the optimal result for you. Now, the optimal result for you, you have to accept, is not going to be Pamela Anderson. It may not be Brad Pitt. You have to accept the fact that, you know, there is going to be an ideal version of yourself, and that's what you have to shoot for. Yeah, you can get better abs if you've got the metabolism. There's only so much you can do. Sometimes people have metabolism issues. Sometimes people have big bones. It's not, you know, there's genetics we're only, if you're 5'3" and you want to be Hulk Hogan, it's never going to happen. I hate to tell you this, you know, it's not going to happen. So you have to have realistic expectations, but also ambitious expectations, because don't let this concept of body dysmorphia, oh, I don't want to be a part of that. Body dysmorphia can actually be a positive thing in a way, because it can motivate you to be your best, look your best, strive. And in all honesty, in the fitness world, and I work in film and television, and a lot of the work I get is fitness oriented. I get the bedroom scenes, I get the shirtless bartender, I get the I get a lot of the male model stuff, the modelly actor guy stuff. I'm 36 now, so it's kind of starting to be young father roles. I never thought that day would come, but but at least I'll be the attractive young father, whatever. But anyway, that's what I used to get, was very modelly surfer type things, and keep in mind what your own body dysmorphia can be a positive thing to motivate you to be your best, to strive. In the fitness community, there is no goal. There is no end game. You talk to any bodybuilder that's natural. You talk to any woman, fitness professional, tennis player, there is no end game to this. You constantly strive to be better. But you don't have to hurt yourself to do it. That's the message I will end with right now.
Very nice said. Thank you.
Can we turn it a little lighthearted and maybe ask some of the people out here, like, what got you into this competition? What are you getting out of it? What are you looking for? Have you worked out? What's your journey in 10 words or less, if that's how you want to keep it? Y'all want to start this one? How about we pick on the two who just walked in? How about that? We're gonna pick on the two who just walked in. How about that? You look like you can.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara out from Colorado. Just landed.
See,
Ooh, well
she's
done.
ready for this.
I love what you just said. You don't have to hurt yourself.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm honored to have been introduced to Lisa through a friend, because my passion, and I do own a health club, and I do at-home mind to body transformations, but the concept that you don't have to hurt yourself. And that self-image is so powerful. And when Lisa and I met, she talked about her heart behind it. And I was sharing with Cynthia, who lives here, my amazing Veronica, as you guys maybe have heard, has been on this journey, so you get to hear from her. But it is the fact that she wanted whole health to be represented.
Right,
Natural whole health.
right.
And that is such a gift in this community, and with people being encouraged to get healthy that way is amazing. So I'm so honored to be here. And be on
That's
Thank
the
you.
purpose of this. And to celebrate those of you who don't get celebrated enough. Because you work hard
Yeah.
in your own way with what you're able to
It takes a
do.
lot to
Your
be in
time
shape.
schedule.
It takes a lot of money and a lot of effort. People don't realize the effort it takes just to be above average shape. You have to eat right. Some people have it easy. I could eat a Whopper every day and never gain a pound. Or just turn into muscle. I have great genetics, but I recognize the fact that that's not everybody. So, most people are not that blessed. So it takes a lot of discipline, and it takes a lot of work. It's expensive. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a hobby. It's not just something you do. It is a
That's your life.
lifestyle.
This is
A
your
life.
life.
It is. It's yeah.
That's how you live. You should see this.
a
I
lifestyle.
wanna do it, not I have to do it.
Yeah.
When you start to do it, I have to do it. It's a stress.
Right.
It's additional stress to go to the gym. It's additional stress to cook, because
It
I
is.
have to get lean. Let's say I wanna be healthy. Let's change how we think about things that we do.
Yeah.
So if we get to that
Yeah.
point, I'm happy to go to the gym. It's something that makes me happy.
Well, it
I
feels
wanna
good.
eat healthy because I look good and makes me feel better,
I like
sleep
it.
better, move better, have more energy.
Yeah.
Then you wanna do it. It's
Yeah.
not I have to, change it to I want to.
Once you start
To think I
physical
want
activity, if you stop for a few days,
Mm.
you start to feel. Personally, I start to feel like Gumby. Like my body feels gross. I feel like
Addiction.
I'm deflating.
to the good thing.
Right.
Now we
It-
talk about good things.
Yes. So I feel weird. I feel lethargic. 3 days, you know, I
Wow.
take off from the gym, and I'm telling you, let alone a week or something, and you just start to feel different. Once you get in the routine of going to the gym 3 to 5 to 6 days a week, depending on what you want, or just exercising, you will notice a difference after about a month of physical activity for about 30, 45 minutes a day minimum. You know, preferably with some resistance weights as well. You know, you will feel a difference after, if you stop for a few days. And you're gonna want it. You're gonna feel different, you're gonna feel less energy, and you're gonna feel like you're gonna wanna go.
Because you
You
are
know what?
addicted to the feel of
You become
feeling like
addicted,
that.
yes,
You
it's
have
addicting.
a good addiction. Now we are talking about addiction that's a little different.
It is
Right.
addicting.
We are all addicted to something. We have people who are addicted to complain. Do you know somebody like that?
Yeah.
To complain.
Somebody who to be in love, non-stop has to be in love, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Addiction is different things in a life. Majority people don't talk, it's food and drugs and alcohol that we have. But the other addiction that we have to be sad. Somebody needs that attention
Mm-hmm.
to be sad because they cannot get a different way. Or to complain because nobody gonna listen to them. We
Right.
see them as a bad person, but they are not. They just want your attention.
Sometimes
They
it's
want a
called
human
spiritual
touch.
vampires, is what I like to
Yeah.
test them too. Could you ever find when you're around these kind of people and you leave, whether it's for lunch or just stay for the weekend, you ever find why you're so tired and drained, you can't wait till they get out of your house? Spiritual vampires. So yeah, there's
Yeah,
people
but
that
if we don't see them like
need
that,
that.
if we don't see them like that, we can help them. It all
Yes,
starts with
yes,
us.
yes, yes, yes.
All start with us. If somebody's complaining and we think, oh my God, she's again. Here comes again. Here comes again. Correct. That negative energy in you, that person energy gonna feel it. It won't change. But if you welcome and think she needs a help, she is complaining because actually she needs somebody to listen, that person not unconsciously changes. Stop complaining because they feel your true love to them. Not anymore, I don't want to see her, I've been there. I don't want to see the person because drains me. But I start to appreciate that draining person and that person changed to the positive. So how you think, your mind is powerful. How you think you can change other people's perception. Your energy is so important. How you feel, they're gonna feel it even not saying any word.
Exactly.
And this goes to mental wellness as well. Which is,
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
But we have to know and recognize when we are in a danger. Like I said, everything can be addiction if we're doing it to extreme.
Oof.
How to realize that something makes us more happy, not to be in a dark place. It's when we do things that makes us happy and want to do them. So, but again, I want you to also recognize, he talks about body types, how somebody has better genetics than other and probably lose weight. We have 3 body types. And it's very important for you to recognize what body type you are and what you need to do to get to your goal. For example, somebody has to do more to lose weight, has to eat less and do more to lose weight, and has to watch all life sugars and carbs. Somebody has to eat more and do less. We have 3 body types, and there is the middle type, the luckiest type, that lose that very fast and gain muscle very fast. Get lean very fast, but also gain fat very fast. So we have 3 body types.
Ectomorph, mesomorph,
Exactly.
and hold on, I know this. Ectomorph is the skinny one, right?
Ectomorph, it's a
Beyond-
skinny,
beyond-
long
beyond-
one that has to eat more, has a fast
So they
metabolism.
lose weight very quickly, ectomorph.
Yeah, they cannot-
Mesomorph is the kind of overweight one,
No, mesomorph is the best one.
is the
The
best
middle
one.
Best one that gains the muscle fast, also can gain fat very fast, but can lose very fast.
So they're in total control based on their lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then the one that's got
That
bad,
has to struggle all life.
that
has
has
to
bad,
watch.
bad genetics and bad metabolism, what did they
Slow
call it?
up, ectomorph.
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 So once you define who you are, there's
So
actually
you
different
can
workup.
work towards that. But also in that moment, you know your body type. But you also have to recognize that you can change your body type with how you eat, how you train your body to burn the fat, what calories you need, and to find the right person to help you with that. Not to put you in 1,200 calories that I meet lots of girls that come to me, and then I have to put them on 1,500 calories and their eyes are like this. They freak out. which they should be on 3,000 calories in that moment, but I cannot put them on 3,000 because they're already under eating and metabolism is screwed. Even if they have a perfect genetics, they have lots of muscle. But if you eat under your calories for so long, you're gonna kill your metabolism. Now you're gonna gain weight even having a good genetics. You're gonna gain fat very fast because you screw your metabolism eating 1,200 calories, 1,000 calories for so long. So now, right coach gonna add slowly, 100 calorie, 100 calorie, 100, till I get that person to 3,000 calorie, which they should be at that muscle, at that exercise. But what I'm trying to say, you have to know how much you eat now. If you are eating under 1,200 calories, you have to slowly start to add the calories. Of course, you have to work with your exercise and your body type. If you are type that gains lots of fat, that means you have to always eat less. Stay low to your body weight. That means your body weight in the pounds times 10. This is how many minimum calories you have to get. But you have to know also what is your resting metabolic rate in each person. Everybody familiar what is resting metabolic rate? Calories you burn when you don't move.
Okay.
To need to survive.
Did y'all know that?
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody should know that and calculate that and find a person who's gonna calculate for you to start there. How much you need to survive and then learn how much you eat a day, and if you are overweight, how to activate your metabolism to kick in. And it's all, I always say, what you eat. Food can kill us, food can heal us. I'm very, very passionate about it. Because done to me, my metabolism was screwed when I was competing in bodybuilding world. I won 5 titles, and they had me 1,200 calories. So I gained so much weight so fast, and it was so hard to take it off afterwards. And nobody was there for me to do reverse dieting, which is very important if you go on strict diet, to go back after the show, whatever you're doing, movie or something, that somebody's there to get you back to the normal dieting. That means slowly adding calorie back, but not right away, and not to keep you for too long. So, but if I keep my girls, for example, for a long time at 3,000 calorie, you know where I can go and get them lean and ripped and ready for show? I can get them ready for show at 2,000. Because they've been with me for a year at 3,000 calories. Now, me dropping to 2,000, which is healthy, they have lots of muscle, I work on that, I build a fat burning machine, I can keep them on higher calories and keep them healthy and keep that metabolism going, and they change so fast.
Medina, I like what you said, fat burning machine. because
Fat-
I
that's
know
what I call-
So many people get caught up with the number on the scale.
No, don't do that. Muscle versus, it's very important. You are heavier. More muscle you have, you are heavier. For example, I am same height, same size as somebody who is 180 pounds and I'm 130, for example. Or I'm heavier, 130 and she's 150. So I'm heavier, but we're same size. So muscle is heavier than fat.
And I'm
And you're
considered
smaller.
overweight.
You're smaller.
I'm considered overweight
Yeah.
because
Please say
I'm
that.
almost 200
Yeah.
pounds, but look at me, I'm
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
great shape. So it's not, don't look at the
Don't look at
scale.
BMI
Some
either.
women-
Don't look at BMI either. I have
Don't
to-
look at BMI.
BMI, please don't look. BMI don't count your lean muscle. I was once on a scale at 10% body fat. I was in Pride Parade on a bike in bikini. I was ripped. I was like maximum 10% body fat. Just for that occasion, I go that lean. The BMI told me I'm obese. I had to lose 30 pounds.
Right, that's what
The
tells me.
machine that in body told me I have to lose 30 pounds
Yeah,
because I had lots of muscle.
yeah.
The one thing I tell all my kids, and please remember this, do your cardio for your heart, not to lose weight. If somebody goes on cardio to lose weight, it's the wrong time for you. You're wasting your time. And you're doing it bad. You can be skinny fat. Eat right to lose weight. Food is that helps you lose fat. But in a short, you have to watch it and count those calories. But you know what's the best? Lifting the weights and creating fat burning machine. More muscle you have, more calorie you burn, then you don't move. So building the fat burning machine allows you to go on vacation, have a fun. Don't worry about eating 100% because you want to relax and you still won't gain weight like somebody who don't have a muscle. It's good for your bones. You don't have to look like bodybuilder as a woman. Women come to me and say, I don't want to look like you because I have a big arms or whatever. I said, no, you will never look like me because you will not eat that much protein or that much food when you exercise, but lift the weight for your bones. As a woman, especially as a woman, we are losing the bones with age. We need to bend the bone to make bones stronger. You know how many people, that bodybuilder woman at 80 and a guy that does a triathlon, they have the bones of 18-year-old person because they're using the body. I call the gyms fake farms. Fake farm. Gym is a fake farm. We are made to work. Gym. Going to the gym is going to the fake farm. We are made to work. We are made to move. What we're doing today, we're sitting at computers, sitting at TV, sitting in a car. We are not moving enough. So they created gyms for us to go and work.
Are you saying fat farm or fake farm?
Fake.
Fake, like fake.
Fake
Okay,
farm.
all right. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my accent, not fat
What
farm.
she's saying is we don't work and farm like we used to.
Yeah. And now we have a gym, and that guy is
Okay.
created. It's created for that.
It takes me a second. Just, work with me a little bit.
Yeah.
Just takes me a second.
Just imagine you go to gym to move for your health because this is what we're made for. We are made to move. And if you're type that gain fat more easier, you really have to move. You have to move, go on the walks, go to the gym, go on a bike, not just to lose weight. It's keep your metabolism going, keep your heart stronger, to healthier and eat healthy. For middle part, that's the best part to create the muscle and lose and burn the fat. It's what I call exercise, switch the programs. You have to do different stuff all the time. You literally have to switch it. Like 1 week you do power training, the 1 week you do slow and heavy, the third week you have to constantly switch your programs and do them differently. But also that's same with the diet. For the middle part, that's best to build the muscle, also 1 week on low carbs, next week high carbs. Literally we have to switch that. Works the best for that type.
Right.
To keep that weight that person desires when you get to that weight. But all in all, the skinny part that everybody hates because can eat whatever they want, they don't need to do much, they're skinny and looking hot. I would still recommend to go to gym and eat enough calories because for your health, to live longer, to build the bones, to move better, to sleep better.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk about this all night, so I'm gonna just zip it up, shut up. I'm
Just a little
passionate,
bit, right?
so I'm done. Any questions?
For the ladies who are here, many of you are on the Journey to Fit 8-week challenge. Do you want to share anything or have any questions? I know a big part of what people struggle with, especially we've come from a very difficult year of being locked in, and it is, I want to congratulate you because it's been a challenge. This is a challenge for you to come out and commit to doing this. So congratulations, you've already won. I just want to remind you, because I know everyone, that's why I'm glad Medina and I'm glad Blake and everyone has touched on it, is the purpose is to embrace yourself with who you are. Don't compare yourself to the person next to you. Work with what you have. But the thing is that we all have to be honest with ourselves. So if we are going off track, that we sit down and see and be honest with ourselves. Is it because just at that moment we don't want to have to look at it, we don't want to do it, and we all have those days. So, just that's important. The mental and taking time to sit and evaluate what you're doing. How many of you have time to sit quietly? Raise your hand. One person. It's really important to try to, even if you take 10 minutes, to sit down and just sit quietly. And whatever it is that helps to clear your mind so that you can approach your day and whatever stressors are coming, because stress is a big thing that also blocks you from achieving your goals, whether it's weight loss, exercise, getting a job, a relationship. it blocks you from so many things. So if you take a few minutes, 10 minutes a day, just to sit quietly, you know, and just get yourself and your head straight.
Thank you, Lisa. Before, I almost forgot very, very important things. Whatever is your goal, to reach it, you have to plan it. You have to put the plan together. Monthly plan, weekly plan, and every night before you go to bed, have a plan for tomorrow. It's never perfect, but when you have a plan, you're gonna work and give your best to reach whatever it is, to have a lunch at 12, to meet a friend at 2, to run at 4, or get up at 5 or 3 a.m. and go to the gym. Whatever is your plan, what is your goal, to reach that goal, you have to plan how to reach it. And you also, if you need help from a friend or coach, anybody, reach it out to help you and keep you accountable. How you say it?
Accountable. You said it. You said it.
So that's why a trainer comes in. That's most time, that's what I do. Because everybody needs that, even myself. They keep me on the track. Me helping them help me be on the track. How can I help them if I'm not able to help myself? But if you have your little goals, big goal for the months, weekly goals, and daily goals, and every night remind yourself what was your plan for tomorrow? What is your schedule for tomorrow? And what is your goal? Daily, weekly, and monthly, and yearly. That's how you're going to reach your yearly goal. But only if it's really important to you. Just remember, you can say, I want to do this. I'm so excited to do it, but then you find excuses. Life happens. Life always going to happen.
Yeah.
But if it's important to you, just think this. If it's important to you, believe me, you're going to find a way to buy those shoes that you cannot afford. So, you're going to find a way to reach your goal, losing weight or whatever, if it's important to you. There is always a way, but it has to be important to you. If it's not, it's okay. Then don't talk and be frustrated about something that's not important to you. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your trainer's energy and your energy on something that is not really important to you.
And it's okay to put yourself first, because sometimes we feel guilty to
put ourselves.
To do for ourselves and make time
Absolutely.
to do what we want to do for ourselves to make ourselves better. But if you're not functioning, how can you help anyone else, right?
True.
But again, what is important to you? If my child is more important and me helping him, then I put myself second, because that's what makes me happy. So just be honest with you, what makes you happy? So sometimes it's not, you say I want to lose weight, but then things happen and you choose to do it's okay. That's what you choose to do. It's more important to you and it's okay. Don't punish yourself with something that you did not do because it was not in first place important to you. Don't feel then guilty. Don't waste, what I'm trying to say, don't waste the energy and time. Time is precious. Years pass by so fast. You're going to look back and say, why did I waste time being miserable and being mad at myself? So life happens. If you choose to do something else and not finish your goal, it's okay. But then don't punish yourself with thinking negative.
Right.
Because in first place, that was not the first for you. Something else happened that was more important to you. And just be honest and write it down for you. And be happy, love yourself. Life is just too short to waste it on little things.
So tomorrow is your party. Does anyone have any questions? Or I think we kind of went over the stage walks, right? We're going to do that tomorrow as well. And taking everything that was said today, we kind of crammed it all into 1 hour. You know, applying it and moving forward with it. You know, when you go in, whether you're walking on stage or you're walking into a job interview, walk in tall. Be prepared. The same way Medina said, you want to plan, you want to prepare yourself. You want to know if you're going on a job interview, you want to know the company. You need to learn about the company. You want to prepare. You want to get your outfit ready. You want to put these things in place so that once you step out and you go to do it, you feel like everything's there and you have it. You feel like you got it already. And that's how you want to step on stage tomorrow. You want to step on stage tomorrow saying, I got this. This is mine. I'm a winner. I love you all. You all ladies, you all look wonderful. You're all my friends, but I look the best.
I'm taking the crown. That's the crown. And as far as the stage walks tomorrow, I know I kind of got a little fancy smashy with you and showed off a little bit, but if you guys, any of you need to come to me tomorrow and ask for any kind of pointers or any kind of help that can adhere to your outfit, your look, I can show you walks and poses that will benefit each and every one of you and benefit what you're wearing and what you're trying to show. But I was just, I was showing up big time. So, but I can work with you, okay?
How is the lighting on that? Is it like really bright lights or is it like?
So the lighting will be, it's like a bluish light, but the side
nice.
lights are bright so that the judges can see you and see your outfit and see your, how your outfit is fitting on you. And to see the different colors, how the outfit looks against your skin tone. So these are some of the things that they're going to look at.
You want to have a stage makeup for sure.
You definitely
Yeah, you need
wanna
lots of
make
makeup.
sure.
Light hits you and washes you out. My makeup would be no makeup on the stage.
Yeah.
So that means you need lots of more makeup, eyelashes, something like dancer makeup, stage makeup.
Performance makeup,
Yeah.
it has to be exaggerated.
Because when light is on the stage, it tones everything down.
And there's going to be a makeup artist at the show.
Did everyone, they all have the information for the makeup artist, and Jeffrey Perks is the photographer, and I don't know if anyone is interested in pictures, please speak to him. Because if no one's gonna order photos, then it's time for him to come out and all. So please just, if you're interested, let him know, so he'll know whether he should come or not. It's always good to take photos. This is for many of you, you never thought you would step on stage, and you're gonna look back and say, I should have done it.
Yeah. I did it.
I should have ordered the picture. I've done that many times, and I always order the pictures now.
Whose first time is it doing this competition? First time
all
going on
first
stage?
time.
Oh my,
They
wow.
should all have the pictures. All have the pictures.
Ooh, great.
What are we doing?
I did my show and I did not order pictures, but photographer was there and he took pictures. But he does take more pictures of people who sign up and who paid in advance. So I told I'm gonna buy pictures of me after the show. There was like 2 pictures of me and I paid the same price as everybody else and I got 2 pictures of me. And I was sad because it's still different than phone photography, the stage photography and light and how it's done. It's something that you wanna keep forever. And I was really heartbroken because I looked great and I had like little pictures from my friends and 2 pictures from really nice photography.
And
That's all.
sometimes, unfortunately, that happens.
Yeah. So you
it's
don't
too
want
bad,
them
but
to have
sometimes it does.
sign up. So if first show, I would.
Does anyone have questions for any of the judges? No?
Everybody excited, ready for tomorrow?
Everyone's ready for tomorrow? So afterwards, the host hotel, the Marriott, that's you all came from, they offered all the competitors 15% off if they ordered drinks. So after the show, I'm going to speak to them probably around 5:30 at the lounge area. This way you could speak to the judges afterwards, you could get some feedback. I think everyone should feel excited, and I know you're going to be nervous, so get there early. You will have a chance to go on the stage, get the feeling of what the audience being in. How many of you ever been on stage? Okay, some of you have not. So everyone knows what it feels like to sit in the audience. It's so different to be on stage. Okay.
I
You
heard
don't see
that
anything.
there's
Right.
somebody out here who is interested in modeling. Is she in here? Raise your hand. Okay, let's try to talk. If not tonight, then after the show. Okay, all right.
Did anyone want to say anything?
I was just curious, I love, again, your guys' experience is amazing, but you casually mentioned there is one walk that works for a lot of people. Did you guys all get to see that? David?
Okay.
Can you show us?
Certainly.
Show it again.
Okay. See.
Did everybody try?
That would have been fun if you guys came up.
Yeah,
That would have been fun. Well, okay, if I was in it, and I'm just gonna, this would be, coming out, get into the middle, making that eye contact, do a little turn, you got a jacket on, learn how to take your jacket off, okay? Show it over, go over here, keep it simple, a little flowy, a little flashy, go back over here to the middle, you might want to throw in a little attitude, depending. Come back over, but basically it's a basic, it's just a basic.
Give it a try.
Make your entrance.
Go ahead, try.
Walk it out.
Come up front. Jessica.
Get in the middle.
It's fun.
Get to the
Let's
other
all line up.
end. Get back to the
This is
middle.
fun.
Let's everybody line up.
We're gonna do
Get
it.
back to the other end. Make sure the contact with the judges in the audience. Alright, go for it.
Just allow yourself to feel it.
Yeah, let's have some fun here.
I was supposed to show her back.
Yes.
There's a way to do that. Kind of, be cute about it and show your back. Be cute
You
about
can
it.
look
You know what I
over
mean?
your
Don't
shoulder.
just, here's my back.
Yeah.
Give a little pose.
Are you sure? It's so worth it.
There we go. Sharon.
Shut up, Black.
Sharon.
Right now. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Good.
Go, Sharon.
Yeah.
This is
Cynthia.
Let's go, Cynthia.
Can I see you do it one time you do it so much?
Start off. Come in, like, this is your entrance.
Cheer
Pose towards the audience and the judges. And walk out. Get to the middle. Maybe turn it out. Get back. Get over here. Pose this way on this side.
Good job,
Okay.
Sharon. Very good.
That's a very, everyone listen, this is a good point to make. Go over there where you were.
If you're over here, if it was me, and I would pose this way so I can get a good, nice angle. Maybe step out of it so you can get this for a great picture.
And
the
if
lighting,
you're here, you're gonna
get
angle
back.
this.
Maybe do one more cute little turn. Soak it as much as you can. I'm a show off. So I'm gonna take advantage of all my 5 minutes, and I'm gonna show. If you got a little moment to give a little something like this, And come back over here.
Cynthia.
And pose that this way. Turn. Walk off.
Go
Okay?
ahead, Cynthia.
It's all about choreography as well.
There.
Good.
Love it, Cynthia.
Good.
Oh,
There you go.
Good chance.
Yeah.
that was perfect. She's a pro.
And another tip is don't try to rush off. Come and get to that middle.
Give it that last.
Take your time a little bit. Don't go. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm out.
Let's go, Tammy.
Soak it up a little bit.
Let's go,
Soak it up.
Tammy. You got it. You got it.
Keep that eye
Bang.
contact with
Then
the
walk
audience.
Have fun.
Eyes up. There you go.
Good.
Yeah, I like that.
Don't be shy.
No, I know,
Work
right?
the whole
Now, imagine what
stage.
that would look like on stage. You work your middle. Now go over to that end.
Let
And work
that
that
see.
end. Work your left.
There.
Good.
Turn.
Now come back, turn. Come back into your middle. Turn. And it's okay not to get this exact, okay? These are just, y'all are just getting feelings and moods and learning a little confidence. But don't worry about it. So if you happen to have walked off a little bit too much, just go with the flow, okay? Don't try to, okay.
Don't try to fix it. Don't try to
just-
fix it.
Just have fun.
Is there a wooden floor tile?
It's similar, it's wood floor.
Like this?
Yep. It's not Marley, it's wood floor.
Okay.
Are they pausing at the end, like you suggested?
Yes.
I would suggest pausing at the end. Get that,
Always
get one good last good one,
And
okay?
last goodbye, that's your, say thank you to the you walk off.
Exactly.
Miss Jessica,
All right, Jessica, show it off, honey.
eyes up, baby.
Work it out. All right, now, see? Yeah. Slow it down, just a
Take your
second.
time.
Just
Take
let's go.
your time.
There we go, right there.
Yeah.
That's the speed I like.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And another thing, guys, it's just me, you're just amongst family. Y'all should be. Okay, that's it. Okay, no, it's just us and family, honey. Show off.
Do you
Okay.
Cheryl,
Alright.
Do you
Here
ever
comes
count in
Cheryl.
your head the numbers? Like,
No,
do you-
that's
no?
just gonna throw you off.
It's just
Yeah.
slow for you?
No, just
Okay.
flow the choreography, flow the moment. Maybe I might count a little bit like a pose or something, like, just a one turn, two
Well,
turn,
they
that kind of thing. But I'm not counting anything, it's just a flow and the moment and the feel, because it's just gonna throw you off.
they all have an advantage because they pick their music and they practice.
Good,
with it.
even
So
more.
it's
Y'all
more
should be like,
comfortable.
this is my moment, this is my music, this is my stage, this is my,
Yes. Own it.
Yeah.
Ready, Cheryl?
Let's go, Cheryl.
Okay, I'm nervous now.
No.
Ain't no nervousness here, honey.